Well, in 1924, Congress officially created the Border Patrol to secure the areas between the official border inspection points. This foundational work set the stage for a century of dedicated service in safeguarding our borders. Border Patrol employees' legacy is reflected in their daily efforts to secure the border and protect our communities. Here's retired agent Thaddeus Cleveland.
Since a young child, I always knew I would be a United States Border Patrol agent. I'll tell you, the Border Patrol also gave quite a way of life. It provided a good living for a family, and I tell you, work was always entertaining. Happy birthday, U.S. Border Patrol. God bless you.
Border correspondent Allie Bradley joins us live. So, Allie, kind of talk about how this agency has grown over the past 100 years.
Yeah, so 100 years ago, Nichole, back on May 28, 1924, 450 agents made up the U.S. Border Patrol. Now, where we stand, we're looking at 19,000 men and women who have signed up to wear the green and protect our nation's borders. Now, when it comes to the nation's Border Patrol, the agency celebrating this historic milestone, this centennial, and this doesn't come without agent challenges, safety concerns that they deal with each and every day. Sources confirming the latest one, an AirTag tracker that was found inside of a Border Patrol vehicle. That alone prompted the agency to send out internal warnings to other agents to remain vigilant, to make sure they're looking around their vehicles and make sure that that newer technology is not impacting them and their work. This, of course, as sources say, an agent in the Laredo sector was also recently followed home. This all underscores the safety challenges that they face every day. This, as a Del Rio sector chief, reporting that over a 90 days period, 10 agents, at least 10, were assaulted while doing their jobs. Now, in one instance earlier this month, sources confirmed in NewsNation that a man from Mexico was actually wanted for murder, and he became combative with an agent. That man reportedly went for the agent's gun, prompting the agent to shoot that man in the leg. Now, across the agency, since this fiscal year began in October, at least 387 U.S. Border Patrol agents have been assaulted, according to the Border Patrol chief, Jason Owens. Now, that eclipses a previous high over the last 3 years of 279 documented assaults. Now, Kinney County Sheriff Brad Coe, he is a second-generation Border Patrol agent following in his father's footsteps. And before he retired and became the sheriff down here in Kinney County, he doesn't dismiss what agents are up against, but Sheriff Coe says that they know the safety challenges and the concerns, yet they still sign up to wear the green uniform, and he would do it all over again.
The career is very honorable. What they do is honorable. I mean, they'll go out and they'll bust their ass to go out to save a life, and it's a very honorable career field. It's because it's well known, and one of the arguments that because of that slogan, honor first.
You know, regardless of the political winds, we have to remember when we secure our border, we can secure America. And as we celebrate our 100th anniversary, always remember, honor first.
A lot of these guys, Nichole, of course, are retired now, still beaming with pride over the agency despite those challenges. As I mentioned, I asked Sheriff Brad Coe because he's very vocal along the southern border. He's very frustrated with what he says is a lack of response from the federal administration. But he says regardless, he would still sign up to do it again because of that mission. Now, the agency has held Centennial events over the last couple of weeks, Nichole, celebrating that milestone and also kind of using it as a recruitment tool to bring in new individuals who want to do the job, because we know, just like every law enforcement agency across the nation right now, they're struggling a little bit to recruit and retain people who want to do that job. Nichole.
Yes, such an important job. All right, Allie Bradley, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.